the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original eSport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Turn 3 Racing Network as we are here with the Aces Up Sim Sports Pro Series Sideshow. Thank you very much for joining me here tonight. My name is KR Stolfus, and qualifying has gotten underway here at Weedsport. And on the track right now, Josh Whiteman in the 24, making his way around this dirt track. Our times are coming in fast and heavy. Right now, Landon Cardoza on top of the leaderboard with a 12.56. Owen Smith, Tanner Miller, Justin Osborne, Wyatt Schuart, Chase Porter, Gavin Chatham, Josh Whiteman, your top 8. Keep in mind the top 8 drivers are the ones who end up going straight to the A main. Right now we're watching Steven Gaines, who is in the top 5. Gaines off of turn number 4, bit crossed up, not able to improve on his second lap. Ryan Chait out on the speedway in the number 10. Let's see if Ryan can come away with a top 8. As our qualifying is going to wrap up, we're going to step away for the national anthem. Won't go anywhere. We'll be back with heat race number 1.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Had to cut that a bit short because I did not pay attention to time. That one is on me. Here we go. Heat race number 1. Kenny Hoffman, Ross Carenta, Ryan Scheidt, Gavin Chatham, JP Schreider and Larry Moody, Jesse Bandy in heat race number 1. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get right into it as the green flag comes out. Hoffman in the 11 drops down to the inside. Gets that early lead. Corinta in second, battling with Ryan Scheidt. Remember, our top 8 qualifiers already in the A main. We'll have 3 heat races where the top 3 finishers advance, and Scheidt in trouble with Corinta. They get rolling. Hoffman away cleanly along with Gavin. Scheidt into 3rd spot right now. Corinta on the outside looking in. Larry Moody 5th. Jesse Bandy in 6th. And JP Schreider. Scheider? JP, I'm sorry. It's coming at me hard and fast, man. So Hoffman, your race leader. Scheidt in 3rd, but getting ready to lose it to Corinta. As Scheidt stuffs it in the fence, Corinta takes the final transfer spot. 3 laps to go here in heat race number 1. Hoffman has enjoyed this beautiful racetrack all to himself 2 more times around. Hoffman bangs that right rear off the wall. Don't give it away just yet, bud. You got 1 lap to go to lock yourself into tonight's A main. I literally just said don't give it away yet. Here he comes off of turn number 4. Hoffman gonna win it. Chatham 2nd. Corinta going to come home 3rd. Larry Moody, Ryan Scheidt, Jesse Bandy, and JP into a consolation race. Heat race number 2 lining up right now. 21 drivers will make it into tonight's A main. It will be a 35 lap A main feature. We will have 12 lap last chance races where top 2 advance to the feature. Let's go ahead and take a look at our starting lineup for heat race number 2. Connor Dudek on the inside of row number 1 with Wyatt Schuart to his outside. Chase Porter, Josh Whiteman make up row number 2. Matt Grimm, Dakota Osborne for row 3, and Joey Lingrun in the final starting spot here in heat race number 2. Ace Truck gonna lead them around 1 more time. Our Pro Series Sideshow heat race number 2 about ready to fire off. This is our 2nd of 3 heat races. Once again, the top 3 will advance. They will join the 3 drivers from heat race number 1 and the 8 drivers who got in on qualifying. Dudek wastes no time stabbing the throttle, and we are underway. Connor Dudek to the lead. Dudek gets away cleanly. Battle for 2nd place. Chase Porter, Wyatt Schuart, they're going after it. Here comes Dakota Osborne. Osborne to the inside of Schuart. He is making a quick lap here down on the bottom lane. Gotta be careful off of turn number 4 here at Weedsport. And Osborne Gonna fall back just a little bit. Schuart into third that time. But it is not all roses just yet for the 1S. Dudek, your race leader. Porter and Schuart in transfer spots. Osborne wants that third spot. And Osborne falling back as this heat race gets down to 3 laps to go. Connor Dudek, your race leader. Chase Porter in second, and Schuart in the final transfer spot. Joey Lingland sitting on pit road will be in one of our consolation races. White flag in the air for Dudek. Porter and Schuart still giving chase, but this field has strung out here in heat race number 2. And Dudek off of turn number 4, going to advance into the A main along with Chase Porter and Wyatt Schuart. Our third and final. No, we have moved into a consolation. Okay. We did have 25 cars sign up. 2 heat races. 1, 2, 6 plus 8. What's 6 plus 8? 14. 7 drivers. So 1 driver is going to go home, I think, in this LCQ. It's a little bit different than what our format is supposed to be due to low car count. But I do believe top 7 will transfer. Let's get into our starting lineup for this one. Larry Moody, Dakota Osborne make up row number 1. Ryan Scheidt, Josh Whiteman, row 2. Jesse Bandy, Matt Grimm, row 3. Joey Lingrun will join JP in row number 4. Pace truck gonna exit the speedway this time around. We're gonna get back after it here in this LCQ, or I should say start getting after it in this LCQ. Green flag is out and we are underway. Larry Moody in the 73 to the race lead. Dakota Osborne right behind him. Osborne gonna take a stab on the inside. Here comes Ryan Scheidt trying to make that outside lane work. Scheidt all over Larry Moody. Can't find the room to make it in. Osborne, Moody, Scheidt, your top 3 right now. Osborne finally gets a run in that 79. Here comes Joey Lingrun. Joey from deep in the field. Lingrun going from dead last, maybe trying to take away the race lead. Ling Run down on the bottom. Got to be careful on the turn 4 exit. And Joey Ling Run giving Dakota Osborne a run for his money. Here comes Ryan Scheidt in the 10, and Ling Run is going to do it. Joey takes over the top spot as he started 8th place. Jesse Bandy pulls on to pit road. So Ling Run out to the race lead. Osborne 2nd, Scheidt 3rd, Matt Grimm in 4th, Larry Moody 5th, Whiteman, JP, and Jesse Bandy. Gonna have 2 laps to go this time by. Time around. Here we go. This will set the field for tonight's A main. Ling Run from the back to the front. Dakota Osborne, Ryan Scheidt, Matt Grimm, Larry Moody, Josh Whiteman, and JP transferring in. As far as I know, I do believe I've done my math incorrectly. And the top 7 from this will make it into tonight's A main. And that is how it is going to go. Jesse Bandy, the driver who is going to be sent home. Thank you very much for joining us here tonight. Hope to see you next week, as you'll have another shot to make it into an A main race. So warm-up session is underway. With that being said, gonna step away for just a moment, pay some bills for this Aces Up Sim Sports Pro Series Sideshow.
racing. You wanted the best, you got him 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our warm-up session is drawn to a close. Our 21 drivers will be set. This track is worked in. Everyone is ready to go. Let's get right into tonight's starting lineup for our A main event. On the inside of row number 1, Justin Osborne in the 00, and Aiden Forrester to his outside. Matthew Powell and Stephen Gaines make up row number 2. Row 3 will be Tanner Miller from T. Millie Racing and Bowen Smith on the outside. Row number 4, Chris Sebeske and Landon Cardoza make up row 4. Kenny Hoffman transferring in from a heat race along with Connor Dudek in the 7. I do want to point out Cardoza was our quick time qualifier. The top 8 qualifiers in the beginning of this show transferred straight to the A main and then were inverted for this one. So Cardoza is our quick time qualifier. Gavin Chatham in the inside of row 6 with Chase Porter to the outside. Row number 7 going to be made up of Ross Carinta and Wyatt Schuart, Joey Lingrun, Dakota Osborne. Row number 8, row 9, Ryan Scheidt and Matt Grimm, Larry Moody and Josh Whiteman for row 10, and JP Scheider in our final starting spot here tonight. "35 laps for tonight's A main. 21 drivers in these bad fast 360s. Pace truck down and away. Here we go. Green flag is out for the first time tonight. Off the back of Matthew Powell as he's riding around in second spot, down on the bottom, battling with the bullet. Osborne doing all he can Osborne gonna fall back to third. Aiden Forster, our race leader, in trouble off of turn number 4. Looks like we stayed green for the moment, and now we don't. Yellow flag comes out. Cardoza, our quick time qualifier, in trouble. Take a look what happened here. Cardoza, in the midst of this battle, and just got left out to dry. Really kind of no man's land. That was a mess of race cars right there in the middle. Take one more look at this. Whiteman, Cardoza, and Dudek sitting on pit road. Forster, our race leader, Al in second. Lights are out on the Chevy Silverado, and we are going to get back after it. Everyone has made it back out onto the racetrack. Here we go. Green flag back out once again. Forster out in front. Powell giving chase. Powell into the right rear. Tags the wall with the right rear. I'll spit it out. Osborne gonna try and pounce. Can't quite make it work just yet. Track looks like it is starting to slick off and causing some issues as we look through the field here. Tanner Miller battling with Joey Lingrun. Lingrun, our biggest mover so far in this race, and Lingrun maybe just broke the Jacobs ladder as he slammed that wall a ton. Lingrun doing all he can to try and work his way through this field. We saw him come through the LCQ, started last and worked his way forward, and now Lingrun up 10 spots to be in the top 5. Troubles for Ryan Scheidt. He gathers it back in and keeps going. Chris Sebeske sitting on pit road. Landon Cardoza out of this race as well. So Lingrun trying to work over Hoffman. Can Lingrun make something happen as Osborne gets into the wall behind him? And Joey Lingrun into 4th. Meanwhile, Aiden Forster is our race leader. Forster doing a great job of setting that car into the corner and not getting into the wall. Ryan Scheidt very slow here, and Scheidt gets out of the way at the last second. So Scheidt out of the race. He will join Cardoza, Sebeske, and Scheider. Sorry, JP, I just don't know where to go with that. That's a lot of syllables right there. A lot of vowels. Doing the best I can, man. So Forster, our race leader. Larry Moody in 17th. Going to be the next car that Forster has to deal with. Meanwhile, Joey Lingrun not done just yet. Lingrun up to 3rd and once second. tackling the 12 of Bowen Smith. He's going to pull down below him. And Lingrun makes the move into second. Up 13 spots. Joey looking like he has been shot out of a cannon. What an outstanding run for the number one. Can he hold on to it and make this work? He's got 19 more laps to go. He can keep this pace up. Forster might have something to deal with here. So Lingrun now down on the bottom, trying to track down the 20. And I do want to point out, Lingrun is the only driver in the 13-second bracket for a lap time. 13.93 fastest lap of this A main. That was set by Joey Lingrun. Looks like someone finally gave Aiden the signal that he was under pressure. Aiden looks like he's stepped it up just a little bit here as Joey has closed in on him hardcore. A little bit of a bobble there out of the 20, but Forster hangs on to it. Gonna have 13 laps to go. Osborne, driver who qualified very well and started on the front row, falling back to 8th spot. Another driver who has worked his way forward, that is Wyatt Schuart. Schuart cracking the top 10 in the 1S. Kenny Hoffman in the 11 has worked his way forward. He's sitting in 3rd after starting in 9th place. So Hoffman putting together a good run. Larry Moody, JP, Ryan Scheidt, Chris Sebeske, and Landon Cardoza out of this race as we have 9 laps to go. Forster has been able to hold off that very fast Joey Lingrun. Track has slicked off just enough. And looks like Forster maybe going to have to make that car very wide before we get to the checkered flag, as Lingrun just not able to do a whole lot. He caught Forster for the race lead, but once he caught him, has not been able to do much with it, and the yellow flag is going to come out. Matthew Powell and Wyatt Schuart in trouble. Throw in Stephen Gaines as well. Let's take a look at what happened here. So Gaines, heavy contact and slowed down the backstretch. And then Matthew Powell and Wyatt Schuart come together. On board with Wyatt Schuart. I believe this is the one that actually triggered the caution as Powell got stuck on the fence and Schuart was able to go around. Our second yellow flag of the night has been displayed. Lights are out on the Chevy Silverado. Aiden Forster, our race leader. Joey Lingrun in second, up 13 spots, having a fresh start to get after Forster. Hoffman in third, Bowen Smith and Tanner Miller rounding out your top 5. Here we go. Green flag is in the air and we are back underway. Lingrun to the race lead. Stuck it down on the bottom in 1 and 2. And Forster still on the outside. Gets into the wall. That might be the break that Lingrun needs. Joey to the race lead. Starting deep in this field and now is out in front. Forster trying to get him back. 4 laps to go. Both drivers down to the bottom in 1 and 2. Forster runs the slider line, and Lingrun keeps it to the bottom, right through the middle in 3 and 4. Interesting line for Lingrun. Lingrun doing a good job of being slow but steady through 1 and 2. Really not spinning those rear tires. And as fast as he has been this entire race, it's hard to believe he still has something left as this track has completely slicked off. Gonna get the white flag this time by. And what an outstanding run if Lingrun can hold on to it. The number 1 down the backstretch has just 1 more spot to go, or 1 more corner. There we go. Lingrun to victory lane as he started deep in this field. And what an outstanding run is Hoffman going to bring it home in second. Aiden Forster ends up in third. Bowen Smith, Tanner Miller round out your top 5. Let's look at the rest of our results for this one. Connor Dudek in 6th. 7th goes to Justin Osborne. 8th, Gavin Chatham. Wyatt Schuart in 9th. 10th goes to Matt Grimm. Chase Porter in 11th. 12th is Ross Carenta. Josh Whiteman in 13th. 14th, Dakota Osborne. Matthew Powell 15th. 16th place goes to Stephen Gaines. Larry Moody is 17th. 18th is JP. 19th, Ryan Scheidt. Chris Biscay in 20th, and 21st is Landon Cardoza. So let's kick this one off by talking to our race winner, and that is none other than Joey Lingrun. Joey, how about that run, man? We'll give Joey just a second here, as I think maybe it might be me on Discord. I'm there, but he can't hear me, so give me just a second, folks. Gonna see why it's not working. I mean, it's working here, but not anywhere else. And I am not 100% sure why. So, oh. Okay. How about now?
Oh, there you are, KR.
Well, hey. Hi.
Hey.
So, somehow my microphone was completely muted in only Discord. So, Joey, congratulations, man. I'll tell you what, that was an outstanding run from the LCQ, dead last in the LCQ, up into the race win in the A main. How did you pull that off?
Honestly, I don't even know. It was kind of like a last-minute decision around this league. I know Chad does this every what day are we got Wednesday. He does this every Wednesday. It was last second to do this league with Aiden. Honestly, we ran out of time in qualifying. We forgot it was 2 minutes to qual and just ran out of time. Heat race had an unfortunate incident, which is what it is. It's only a heat race, so went from the consi to the back of the A and ended up coming through the field. Had an awesome set provided by a Majula Speed Shop. Just banging set. Got to thank the guys over at, again, Majula VLR, Sweet Victory Apparel. We got Tac 3 Defense, WR1 Sim Chassis, Joey Linger Photography, and John Darby Race Designs for the sweet looking wrap. I know I have a lot of them to run, so this one was the one that we chose to run. But no, all in all, it was a good night of racing. Thanks to Chad for putting it on, you for broadcasting, and yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, man, you get 2 awards tonight. You get the race win, the big trophy, the checkered flag, and you get the hard charger award. So, man, nice job once again. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Joey Lingron, ladies and gentlemen, from deep in the field, coming away with the race win. Now let's move on to our second place finisher, and that is none other than the 11 of Kenny Hoffman. Mr. Hoffman, nice job bringing this one home in second place. That was a heck of a fight for you.
Yeah, it was a good race with Aiden, and Joey kind of pulled away there, but it was a fun race. Just wish I could learn how to qualify, so that way I won't have to start so far back, so I could be up front more. But still was able to manage a decent run out of it.
Yeah, I mean, the top 8 goes straight to the A main in this league, and you were like 9th, I think, in qualifying. So
yeah,
just missing out on that. But I mean, hey, you get some extra laps.
Yeah, but you always want to qualify the best you can. It's basically just qualifying struggles. Just don't matter what league it is when it comes to the pro races or league-wise. I just can't qualify, can't put myself in a better spot. But we were able just to keep the nose clean and charge our way up. Obviously we had speed. I mean, we almost caught lap traffic in the heat race, so it was pretty good upside to poor qualifying.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on this outstanding run. Any shout outs, thank yous, anything you need to add?
Yeah, just huge shout out to this whole KHR team and everybody that puts in effort and laps to get faster and faster. Huge shout out to Focus Build Sprints with Colin Bocus. Me and him started working together, and we've been pretty quick. So huge shout out to him and all the help that he provides for our team. And then just shout out to Aces Up Sim Sport, JRB Designs, KSMS Racing Media, Jonathan McCutt Racing, Casey Simons Photography, Victory Fuel. Shout out to you for broadcasting for us, and thanks to Chad Griggs and Aces Up for putting leagues on that's free entry and chance for us to race for some money at the end of the season.
All right, man. Well, once again, congratulations, an outstanding run. It was great to see you out there tonight.
Thanks, buddy.
Kenny Hoffman bringing it home in second place. Now let's wrap this one up by talking to our third and final step of the podium, and that is none other than the 20 of Aiden Forster. Aiden, congratulations on third place, although I don't think you're as happy about that as most people would be.
Yeah, we got our tires a little hot, used our tire up on that long run, and it just didn't fire back on that green. But it happens. That's part of racing. I figured the race, once we got that far in, it would have gone to checkered, but it didn't. So we cooked our tires up, but it's all right. Still good points. Good finish. I'll take it.
Yeah, and that car did look very quick all night long in the A main, but like you said, once that late caution came out, seemed like that 20 just could not hold on to the racetrack. But regardless, still pulling away with some good points, 2 races into this series, and man, both times on the podium.
Yeah, just switched to a new team, so we're adjusting to the setup. But yeah, if we could have just had our tire fire there, it would have been I think we could have held on, but Joey's really quick. He was moving. He caught me there. So yeah, we'll come back next week and we'll be a little bit better.
All right, man. Shout outs, thank yous. Anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Majula Speed Shop, VLR, Sweet Victory, WR1, and Blake and Evan for taking me in short notice. They've been very welcoming, and I'm excited for the future.
All right, man. Well, once again, congratulations on that podium finish, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you.
As Aiden Forster on the solid third place finish here tonight. So, guys, that is going to wrap it up for us. I want to say thank you very much for joining me here at Weedsport. Make sure you join us next week as we will be at Williams Grove on November 27th, right before everyone gets to celebrate Turkey Day. So until then, y'all stay safe, have a good night, and I look forward to seeing you next week.